Hi, everybody. 3 News senior meteorologist Matt Wentz. Want to get you up to date on our weather impact alert day today and tomorrow. We've got 2 days left, at least until next week, as it looks active right now. 2 totally different days, today versus tomorrow. Today, we're dealing with a burst of snow this morning. By afternoon, it'll kind of back off, and then we're dealing with the lake effect snow potential that kicks in this evening. That could add up in terms of some slushy accumulation on area surfaces. Tomorrow, it's not snow, it's rain and wind, and it looks to be just I don't know how else to say it, just a nasty afternoon tomorrow with rain and driving wind to 40 miles per hour. So 2 days, you're going to be really impacted by the weather here in Northeast Ohio. All right, today we've got the snow this morning. We'll back off, so we won't have much in terms of impacts. Light wind midday, and then afternoon into the evening, temperatures will start to fall, and we watch for localized lake effect. Remember, lake effect snow, not for everyone, but those that are under it are going to be impacted by it. So let's see who is going to be under it. Your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast backs off on the snow today. Notice how wind chill values in the blue there, we're in the 20s for much of the day. And then we watch, here's 5 o'clock, lake effect getting going. The wind is going to shift around, and what that's going to do is it's going to develop a lake effect band out over the lake, a band of rain over the lake that turns to snow as it heads inland. The band looks to be east of Cleveland at 5 o'clock, so Willoughby out towards the Mentor area, we may have snow, and it may be coming down pretty good as we get towards that evening rush hour out east. But watch what happens. Our model brings it into the city of Cleveland, out towards Geauga County, back in the Lorain County, anywhere between 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. We've got a Browns game tonight, so that'll be interesting to see how that moves through during the game. And then this would put down a coating. Again, maybe some snow on area roadways. Road temperatures here throughout the day are running between 36 and 38 degrees, so all any snow that's falling is melting. But if we get a heavy enough rate, that would put down coating of snow on the ground that doesn't melt right away. That would lower that road temp, and we'd get some slick spots outside. So pay attention to that. This evening, that band would sink south, as far south as Akron, Canton, perhaps getting a burst of snow this evening. And then we should be mainly done with the bulk of the snow. We'd have some scattered snow showers tonight. Watch temperatures, 1 a.m. near freezing. By morning, we're getting above freezing. What's going on? Why is temperature rising? Well, we've got warmer air moving in aloft. So tomorrow morning, I'm not anticipating any impacts to roadways as we will start to warm things up. Tomorrow, remember I mentioned not snow, it's rain. And watch what happens. We get some rain around in the morning, temperatures still warming. And then by afternoon, this whole low pressure brings another slug of moisture in here. So not only do we get that slug of moisture in here, but we get lake enhancement, or we add more moisture to it. Bottom line, what I'm looking at tomorrow afternoon into evening is a solid moderate to heavy rain. We're going to have 40-mile-per-hour winds as this low finally pulls through. It just does not look pretty tomorrow afternoon into the evening. So keep that in mind if you're making Friday evening plans and they involve maybe getting out of the car to go to dinner. Not going to be too great. We'll continue to have showers around here and a wind on Saturday morning. Saturday, lake effect showers and clouds will hang on. All rain at this point. There's no snow concerns with that, but just maybe not the best weather the next 3 days. All right, Browns kick off against the Steelers. We're going to watch that lake effect. It's going to be interesting. The other thing kind of thrown into the loop is the fact that the lake water's in the 50s, stadium's right on the lake, so we may have some rain mixing in just at the stadium, whereas it may turn to snow as it gets a little further inland. I'm going to be watching that for sure. Oh yeah, the game too. In terms of snowfall, not a ton here throughout the day, but tonight notice the localized areas that may be picking up maybe 1 inch, 2, 3 inches of snow. All right. It ends there, right? No, it doesn't. We have a very active pattern next week and maybe the week after as it looks right now. So for your Thanksgiving plans, let's fast forward. We'll dry out on Sunday. That's our day to kind of breathe with quiet weather around here. There'll be a frontal boundary with some rain that passes through Monday, Tuesday. That one not really too big of a deal. But what will happen is that will drag colder air in across the Great Lakes, and it will set the stage for the next system to move in. All indication right now is that there's an area of low pressure that develops somewhere near Oklahoma, and that would bring a ton of moisture our way. We would be on the northern end of it. So the Euro right now saying sometime around Thanksgiving we start as snow, we change over to rain as this low moves through, lots of wind around as well, and then we would have heavy snow on the backside of that next Friday and Saturday. The GFS, or the American model, has a different solution. It keeps us mainly snow during the event with some heavier totals around here. We'll see how this kind of transpires. The track intensity of the storm is going to change, but it looks like we're going to have some kind of bigger storm around here sometime in the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday time frame. So stay tuned to the forecast for that. Snow right now on the Euro has over a foot of snow back towards Indiana. But again, this could shift. The GFS has it through us. It's all over the board right now. We need to look at trend right now. All right, so next 7 days, here's what we're dealing with. Weather impact alert days next 2 days. We'll dry out on Sunday. And here's your system next week. I've got rain changing over to a gradual snowfall at the end of it. But again, stay tuned because that is going to be a highly changeable forecast. So 2 weather impact alert days to deal with here the rest of the week. And then we'll probably be dealing with some as we go into next week as well.